I did that on purpose. Okay, so I'm in the same clothes. So obviously, I have figured out OBS, kind of, sort of. And I decided to put on a jacket because my friends, their house is so cold, and I don't know. I associate inside with warmth and outside with cold. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but I'm definitely like that. I'm cold blooded, technically, generally speaking. But for some reason, like if the inside of an apartment or a house is really cold and then the outside is warm, I immediately feel cold all the time. But if the outside is cold and the inside is, temperate levels, I'm okay with that. And also, I wanted to use this jacket because I think it looks super cool on me. And hey, whatever. Anyway, so this is still Tuesday, no, Thursday. Lord, what is wrong with me? Like, I swear, I do live on this planet. I do exist in the same time zone. Well, not time zone, maybe, but time reference as everyone else currently watching this. But apparently, I have many slips of the tongue because this is ad lib, as I mentioned before. So let's go into it. By the way, I want to say thank you to my one subscriber. I see you. I don't know if it was a mistake. So let me don't let me not get over myself. You may have clicked that subscribe button on mistake and you're like, oops, what is this in my feed? But stay there, okay? Hang in there. You are the first. You're the first to climb this Mount Everest, and we are in this together, okay? And I want to say thank you very much for your support. I just finished my OBS thing. I was recording and I didn't know I was recording. So that was a little bit weird. But I think I'm making progress. As you can see, I've also decided to use my AirPods instead of my corded ones. I'm not too sure about the quality. Before I was using something called Audacity. It's an app where supposedly you're able to kind of tinker with the sound quality. I haven't quite figured it out as yet, but I'm interested in seeing how these work also. Also, I was able to do that grand entrance for you guys. So, I mean, cool, right? Using what we have while we have it, because there are others who don't have quite as much. I woke up this morning and I had a fire under me. Okay, no, not a fire. It wasn't a fire. It was probably a candle. It was a candle under me. And it was all because I felt excited about doing this and this process. The reason for that is because I have this chronic problem of overthinking things and not doing them. So I'm more of a thinker and a planner than an executioner. Okay, sorry. And so this little thing that I'm doing that I committed to for the month of October kind of puts things in perspective for me, because I literally don't know what I'm going to do or what I'm going to say for the most part, but I am doing it. And I mean, it's literally like no one knows I'm doing this. I told one of my friends last night, and he was like, "Oh boy, okay." Is he that one? I don't think he's the subscriber though, because I haven't shared the channel with anyone as yet. I want it to be all organic. I don't want it to be like something forced or anything. So what I want to get into, fun, and happy. I'm really happy, just generally about this little progress thing that I'm doing, kind of, getting out of my mind and doing things. But I'm still focused on what I want this channel to be, right? And within focusing about that, I don't want to limit myself too much. So I'm also focusing on things like what I don't think I want, what I don't think aligns with, oh, this glasses is so, sorry, maybe that's better. What I don't think would really align with, excuse me, with who I am as a person, just my style. and also what I think I would rather see as a consumer, because I don't know anyone would really, or many people would ever really watch this. Hopefully, yes. Hopefully people like and they subscribe and I build a community and it's all, super cool and all of that. That's definitely the goal. But as for now, this is basically just going out into the universe. And so a lot of it has to do with what I would like to see and what I would prefer and my, just my tastes and everything. So one of the things that I don't think I would be interested in is shock value. On this channel, you will not get shock value. I'm not trying to raise your cortisol level. Okay, we're trying to be as calm as possible over here. If you want a news channel or if you want a boom 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 type of crazy title and a crazy story time type of thing. I don't think I want to do that because, again, cortisol levels. We're getting older. We need calm in our lives and we need positivity. We don't need that extra thing. Okay, that extra thing is called life. When we're here, this is another thing. Okay, and I'm not into presenting statistics and data and based on science, if it is you sleep 8 hours a day. No, I'm not doing that either, because how many times have we seen YouTubers and influencers speak about topics that they seem to be so credible on, then to realize that they either are not doing what they say, meaning they don't practice what they preach, or B, like the statistics aren't exactly true, or it's manipulated data, or maybe it just doesn't work for everyone. So I can only speak from my perspective. Obviously, I can only speak about what works and doesn't work for me. And, with the only authority I have is over myself. And most times, barely. I'm being very honest. So yeah, very unserious. I actually have some notes here. Yes, I have notes. What else? What's this? What else? What else? About the direction of this channel again. And this is something I thought about. I woke up this morning thinking about this. Along with, being happy about actually doing something instead of just thinking about it. I like writing, right? And I've written quite a bit about different life experiences and different things I've done over the years or have witnessed over the years. And I've never felt confident in sharing those things or publishing anything, because I always had this feeling like, I'm the only one, or I'm not relatable, or this won't be relatable. This material won't be relatable, and the more I grow and the more I learn, the more I realize that people are very similar. So we feel and go through very similar things. And the thing with social media, even though I'm not on social media per se, but what I've noticed is that there's just one aspect of life that normally gets shown. I'm sure you all know that. But then there's like a bunch of other things that we don't speak about because we just assume that it's just us, and no one else is going through this. So I think this channel would kind of be like speaking on things like that, like not the big fanfare things, like my husband was cheating with a dog, or I don't know, and come grieve with me, come sign my divorce papers with me, or some, nothing big like that, but just like little everyday things, as I said in my video last night, like my interestingly boring life, I'm not here for the drama, trying to just, coast on easy mode and get things done and not be stuck, because that's the thing, as I said, something that I tend to do. I tend to, ruminate on things and not get things done. And then I'm like, oh, where do I go? Where do I turn? So yeah, this is what this channel kind of should become, will become, is becoming. Celebrating small things. Yes, celebrating small things and acknowledging the small things. The small things like, I don't know. I found a new color of lipstick, for example, or I don't know, the little things that you have in your life. Um, what else should I say? Um, yeah, I'm happy. I woke up this morning feeling more confident in undertaking this task, and less cringe about myself, because, to be honest, I had this in mind for a few years now, to actually start a YouTube channel for a few years now. And each time I was close to starting it, but I never really actually did, because I just felt as if I was so, like, I don't know, like, I just felt shy, and I just felt like I didn't want to put myself out there. But who cares? Like, who cares? It's just about, putting yourself out there, I suppose, and doing it slowly and but intentionally. So that's another thing. My personality type, I know I'm going into a long video here, but my personality type is one such as I tend to not only overthink things, but also jump into the deep end in some way. So, it's like all or nothing. And you kind of burn out very quickly, or you become disillusioned very quickly when you have that type of way of doing things. So this is also, me training myself and doing things differently, taking things one day at a time, taking things one step at a time, saying the same thing, and kind of easing into things and discovering and relishing in the moment, as opposed to focusing on some great grand objective that would possibly really, like, give me some kind of like fear, and just I'll probably just freeze up if I think about, no. So, okay, I'm rambling now. I just wanted to say I'm thankful to my one subscriber. And I hope it was not by mistake. And if so, hey, that's okay. Stay in there, okay? I promise it will be worth it. And I hope other people subscribe. I will continue to post. I'll post again tomorrow. I like this morning thing, this early in the day thing. So I'll definitely try a little bit more like this. And OBS, hey, OBS, thank you. I appreciate this software. Anyway, bye. Stop recording. How do I stop? How do I stop recording? Okay. Yes.